and welcome to another vlog. My name's Marie. If you're new to my channel, I'm British, but I do live in Dallas. And if you're an oldie but goldie, then welcome back. I was going to do my intro a little bit later, but I'm stuck on the road waiting for a train to pass, and you know how long these trains are in America. I got stuck the other day, and honestly, I think the train was still in the other town. It was that long. I was in a different town, and honestly, I think I was sat there for a good 5 minutes for that train to go past. I should have counted the carriages, shouldn't I? Anyway, we're starting off the day with going to the hair salon. I'm going to get some blonde highlights. I just want to change my hair up just a little bit, and then I do need to go to Hobby Lobby. I'm in search of a plate holder, but it has to be a really small one, because the plate that I have, if you remember, I bought a William Morris designed plate. It's like a little side plate, and I bought 4 of them. Well, I've stacked 3 in my cabinet, but I want to display one up. And I did find some plate holders in at home, but they were too big, so I just want a little one. So hopefully Hobby Lobby will have that. And also the town that I'm going to see if they have a Marshall's, because I'm still in search of those dark green curtains that I have in my bedroom. So fingers crossed they have a Marshall's and I can find another pair. But anyway, I hope you're doing well, and sorry about last week. Now last week I didn't do a vlog because that week I pretty much spent my week doing odd jobs that I needed them out of the way and finished, completed. And if you remember, I started painting the interior of my house, the main part of the house, a very, very pale lemon color. And then I got bored and then I stopped. Well, I needed just to get that done, so I did. I finished that, so that's a job done, ticked off my list. I'm glad I got that done. And my next job is going to be a project that I'm going to do in the bedroom. I finally decided what I'm going to do on the back wall, but that's probably not going to happen for 2 more weeks, because our grandson's going to visit next week, so I don't want to do any projects whilst he's here. We're going to be going out and about and showing him around, so it'll probably be the week after. But I did build my dresser. That's in its place, so I'll show you that when I get home. And then I got a really nice haul, bought some good pieces, so I'll show you that. Right, the train's gone. I'm off to the hair salon now. Finally made it here. Okay, I'm gonna try this salon out to see what it's like. It's a cute little coffee. So I'm back home from getting my hair done. I really like my highlights. I've got a second visit booked in 4 weeks just to go a little bit lighter, because my hair takes a while to pull to go blonde. Anywho, I did go find one of the things I was looking for, which was a little stand for my plate. So I'm gonna go put that in the cupboard now. Actually, first we're trying to find the England versus Argentina game. There's 10 minutes left. I have no idea what the score is. Well, England lost. So I guess we're playing France to see if we can get in the 3rd place. On Sunday, who am I gonna root for, Argentina or Spain? Well, Spain's closer to England geographically, so I guess I'll go for Spain. Who are you gonna go for? This is the smallest plate stand I could find. They had a little wooden one, but it was dark brown, or they had a black one, but I could have bought it, I guess, and painted it white, but hopefully this one will work. I can remember this is the plate. I guess it looks okay. I don't know. Let's take that off, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let me show you my haul let me lower this a little bit. My haul that I did a couple of days ago. So first of all, I went to Home Goods and I bought this picture. It was on sale, I think $39. It's a pencil drawing of a desert scene, which I thought would look really good above the bedroom in the spare room. I call it the desert room. But yeah, I'm excited to see if this will work. I need to put it up before my grandson comes to visit. So that was my first item, and then I saw this cushion. I mean, if that doesn't scream desert colours, I don't know what does. This one was full price, I believe. Oh no, it wasn't. It was on discount down to $24. So it was kind of a pricey pillow, but it's a one-of-a-kind scene. Is reduced down from 29. So I just bought one of those. Oh, I bought some more coffee. I didn't give it to my husband yet. This was $7.99, but this is already ground up. So I do like to buy a different flavour each time I go visit. So yeah, this is a medium roast. Oh, with Love Sofia Vergara. I didn't realise she had a brand of coffee. Okay, well, yeah. Oh yeah, her picture's on the back. Duh. I bought this picture frame also. I really like this. Now that we have the 8-drawer dresser in the main bedroom, I've moved the other 2 smaller dressers out. So I've put one in what I'm calling the junk room, and I've put one in the desert room. So I bought this to sit on top of the dresser, but it's got a texture. It's actually fur, you know, cowhide. And this was $19.99. I thought that would look good. All keeping in theme of the desert room. So I have to find a picture to go in that. So that was $19.99. That also was Home Goods. So this was on clearance also from $14.99 down to $12. Shazamity zam. A small watering can for the in-home plants, because I keep filling up a water bottle and walking around the house with that. So I thought I'd get a little watering can. I thought it was a really cute little unique shape. Ooh, yeah, I like that. It's different, isn't it? So anyway, oh, and it's the perfect colour for the living room. I don't know where I'm going to keep it, mind you. I don't know if you remember the swimming costume and the long shirt that I wear to the pool. I bought from Primark. It's really highly patterned, gives very like Mediterranean vibes or Florida vibes. Well, they had this towel on clearance down to $12 from $15. That's the brand. And this is the pattern. It doesn't exactly go with my shirt and swimming costume, but it's kind of the same vibes. So I bought that. And then they had in Target, was it Target? Yeah, it was Target. This beach bag. This big old beach bag. Look how big it is. And it's the material's like a foam. I don't know if you're going to be able to even pick up on that. It's yeah, it's like a squidgy foam, so it can get wet. It has a rope handle. Look how big it is though. I mean, that can fit 3 or 4 rolled up towels plus a couple of water bottles, and then it's got poppers so you can do the ends in if you want to make it smaller, and it has a couple of little sewn in pockets on the inside, so you can make it small if you want to. But I thought this was fab. Anyway, this was on clearance for $10.50. I think this was the only colour, and I think this was the only size. But yeah, I really like that. So that's going to come in handy for the pool. Whilst I was in Target, oh, let me drop this bit lower. Whilst I was in Target, I saw this. Now, I think I showed this to you a few weeks ago. I think I showed it to you in the light beige colour. But it had a matching skirt. They didn't have any of the skirts left. They only had this top. And it's the toweling material. Do you remember me showing this to you? It has a hood. And it's just really big and wide and slouchy. It has the long sleeves. It has the rope to do up the hoodie if you want to make it tighter. And it's just has an open front. It doesn't have any poppers or buttons or anything. But that was $19.60 down from $28. But like I said, this did have a matching like long skirt with a slit up the side, which I probably wouldn't have worn anyway. You know me, I'm a jeans person. But yeah, I like that. I love the colour. So this was quite a big shop for me. Then I went to At Home. You can probably see this in the background. There's some pictures of 75% off. So I think for this, I ended up, whatever 75% is off of 35, that's what I paid for this. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. Probably in the bedroom, bathroom, maybe? Don't know, haven't decided for that one. But this one, again, 75% off. I think I paid $7.50 for this. But this is going to go in the desert room as well. You can see like the brackets through, but obviously once it goes on the wall, you won't see those brackets. But I thought that was a really nice picture, and all the colours are perfect for that room. So, I mean, not bad, 75% off, right? So that's those two. And then, what else did I get? Oh, this is very random, but I couldn't resist. I really, really like this picture. And you might think, well, Marie, it doesn't go with anything you've got. But I like to throw in random items, and this just makes me smile. Ciao, Bella. So, I'm either going to sit this by the front door, or I'm going to sit it on my unit that I just put in the kitchen area. But I really like that. I don't know why I like it so much, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, yes, that's a bit of me. Just a little pop of colour. So anyway, that was $9.99. That was full price. And then they had a runner, perfect colour. This was $12.99. I paid full price for this. I do have a runner on the dinner table. It's like an oatmeal-y colour with a little bit of black running through it. But I thought just to change it up sometimes, I thought that was really nice colour. And then the last item I bought, I saw this, oh my gosh, I want to say months ago. And I didn't buy it. And I kept thinking about it. And now I've got a place in my mind where I want to put it. So that was my whole reason, excuse me, for going to At Home, was this particular item. But I'm going to have to stand up for this. And it's this ladder. So I intend to put this in the living room next to the TV. And I paid full price for this. I think it was $60. I'm pretty sure it was 60. Yeah, $59.99. But yeah. So I'm going to go put that there now. Day, and I've got a bit of a project that I want to do today. Let me show you. I had a bit of a sort out of the junk room, and I forgot I had this vase here, so I've placed it up there. However, I don't like the color. I do like the color, sorry, I like the color combination, just not there. So I went to the store and I bought some paint. So I'm going to do the bottom half of that in this off-white creamy color. And then the top half, I'm going to do this pink colour. Yes, it's going to look quite different. So I'll do that a little bit later on. First, I'm going to go to the store just to have a little mooch around. But I want to show you this too. So my little plant over there, I took a cut in just to see if I could grow another one. Now this has taken absolutely ages. I want to say it's taken 2.5 months to do this, but you can see I've got some roots. I'm gonna keep it in the water for a little bit longer, just to get a bit more roots going, and then I'm gonna plant it up. But I'm happy about that. Now I'm gonna use chalk paint, and this stuff can almost cover anything. And it's really, really inexpensive. It was like, well, $1.79 for a little tube. And I actually did this as a makeover. I bought this at a thrift store, and I'll show you the bottom. You can see it was clear glass. Actually, I think it was green glass. And I took it, I put baking powder and, no I didn't, I put spackle all over this, and then I painted it. So that was a really inexpensive thrift makeover, which I'm gonna make over again. So I'm just repurposing a thrifted item. So I've got a tray here. I'm just gonna pour some of the paint onto the tray and we'll start to paint. I think this might need a couple of coats. And I'm using a really, really soft brush so it will get in between this texture. Okay, this is the first coat. So I've done a gradient color here. I might even go by a darker pink just to do the top and grade it out some more. But this is the first coat. So I'm in Marshall's and I found what I'm looking for, except for it's the wrong shape. That right there is exactly what I'm looking for, but it needs to be round and it needs to be smaller. Okay, this is a little random, but I really like this rolling pin. It has the little stand, and this one too. I think I prefer this one, but I don't need one, so keep looking. Oh, they even have one with bees on. This is exactly what I need. Just round. Dolphin bag. So here is the finished look. I did end up going and getting this deep red color, so I just mixed it here and did a gradient pattern. So happy with that. I just need to let it dry now. It's a little bit later in the day and the pot is over there still drying, and I'm thinking whether to bring that fireplace into the living room. Remember the fireplace I had in the bedroom in Vegas? Get down, buddy. We have someone coming round to mount the living room TV on the wall and the bedroom TV on the wall. So that means I need to rehome the unit that the TV is sitting on, but obviously I will have to wait till the workman comes in before that's actually pulled out of the way so the TV can then sit on the floor. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself in case they don't show up, because they were supposed to come at 3 and then there was a big storm and they said they're going to come either at 6 or 6:30, I can't remember now. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I'm thinking I should probably drag the fireplace in from the junk room. Now, I really didn't want it in here, but it's going to look really silly with the TV so high up on the wall and nothing underneath it. So for a temporary fix, I think I'll go get that fireplace and just put it there temporarily. Well, let me show you the junk room anyway, because I've had a good sort out. First, let me show you the unit in the bedroom that I've put together. I built it the other day, and it's from IKEA. It's the Hemner's 8-drawer dresser. That's hard to say quickly. So that's the 8 drawer. It's a little bit small. Buster, you're not supposed to be in here, are you? Are you? Go on, out. So we put it on cardboard because I didn't want it getting scratched, the top. So that's going to get mounted. And if you remember, I had 2 4-drawer dressers or 3-drawer dressers here. So they've been moved. So that's one in the desert room. Remember this room? Okay, so I've put that there. That will get painted. So I'm going to paint that. In fact, I haven't decided on a colour yet. I'll probably pick a colour from one of those paintings and decide to paint it. I don't know if it's going to be a beige colour, just because there's a lot of beige and brown in here already. Maybe an orangey colour. I wonder what that would look like. Not orange, obviously, not bright orange, but like a rusty orange colour. That might look okay. Anyway, I've got to find new knobs as well. So I've put the picture there temporarily. We might go and buy a small TV and put up there, and then that picture actually will go over here. Let me walk over here. So the pencil painting is going to go above the bed. And then this picture here will go there. What, excuse me, sir? What are you doing in here? Out. The other dresser is in the junk room. Now remember, out. Buster. The other junk, it came all the way up to here. You couldn't see any of this floor space. So I've had a really good sort out. But, there we go. That dresser is temporarily sitting there. It looks pink on the camera. It's not pink, it's blue. Anywho, that's there. And that's the fireplace that I'm thinking of dragging into the living room. I might even repaint it a different colour if it's going to stay there any length of time. But I just want to get the height of this so we can gauge where the TV needs to go. And I did Google it and it did say that, well, I went onto a fireplace company and I looked at some of their fireplaces and looked at all the heights of the fireplaces. So if down the line we do decide to buy a fireplace, it will fit underneath where the TV is going to be mounted. So I need to move this fireplace into the living room. And that's it finished and in its place. You can tell me if you don't like it. I just wanted a little pop of colour. That black, I don't know, it just drew the eye up far too much and made it a little too dark up there for me. So a nice little pop of pink, and we got some pink also inside the cabinets. You might not be able to tell from this far away, but we got some little pink flowers. We got a little pink ice cream. We got some pink in the picture there. And we have some pinks and a little pink cakes. Oh gosh, the reflection, sorry about that. A little pink cake stand there. So I think it all works well together. So we have now pulled the TV away from the wall. I've drug the fireplace in. That needs a really good duster. If it's going to stay in here for any amount of time, I think I'm going to have to paint that a different colour. That blue's going to drive me a little crazy. So anyway, let's hope these people show up, shall we? The TV's up on the wall. I'm really happy with it. So don't judge. I've just put some furniture in front. This is not how it's going to stay, but I just wanted to just do a quick thing. So let me show you what I've done. And remember, I'm not keeping the blue in the house. It's all going to change to green accessories. So this is what I've done. Let me stand over here so you can get the full view. Okay, so I dragged the fireplace in from the spare room, the junk room. This is what we had in our bedroom. This is temporary. I want a big concrete fireplace built in there that's an electric fire. So that's on my bucket list for the future. I've also drug in this chair because I can't make up my mind whether I just want one single chair or do I want two smaller chairs here. So I'm going to live with that. If I decide I like that, then I'm going to get this recovered green. Then obviously that fireplace won't be there. It'll be a concrete beige fireplace. If I decide I don't like the chair, then I will remove it and I will go ahead and purchase two smaller chairs. But for now, I'm really happy with it. My next job will be to build or buy a frame for the TV. So yeah, I'm really happy. I really like it. So let me show you the bedroom. The bedroom one's on the wall too. That will also need a frame. But this guy that we hired on Airtasker, he worked really quickly. So yeah, I'm going to put a frame around that. And all the wires are hidden. So yeah, I'm so happy. Another job on our bucket list is complete. So this vlog has come to an end. I'm going to say goodbye. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have subscribed and you know someone that watches YouTube, just ask them to watch one of my videos, just one, just to see if they like what they see. Thanks so much. I will see you on Sunday, where myself, Tina and Maria are all going to do a different video this week. So I'll see you then. It's bye from me. Bye.